Yes, hello, Looney listeners. This is the High Pressure Country Ray, and I have one of the Velvet Drapes. Noel, how are you going?
Well, I'm going well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Very excited. Very pumped. I'll get
Oh,
more
you
pumped
ready
as
for
we
some
go along.
football?
We're going to be covering the NFL. No, Looney listeners, this is the live stream. Welcome. For the world premiere trailer to the Moon Knight TV show from Disney Plus. So Noel and I, we've opened the doors, and we are waiting for some other Loonies to show up. In the meanwhile, whilst we have been chatting, we have been getting some questions from all over. So thank you for dropping in. First one, Noel. I mean, this one is from Cinematic Nomadic. What are you all most hoping to see? I'm excited to maybe get hints about how the show is going to focus on the alters. Obviously, I'm invested in that, and excited for more Ethan Hawke. What would you be interested in?
Yeah, I'm excited to see anything. I think I want to see the suit if we actually are going to see Mark in this. It would just be nice to see kind of what the suit is. I'm also very interested to see how they're going to do the DID. I hope they can sort of visualize it for us who don't have DID, and even if they kind of go over the top a little bit of what someone actually experiences for a little dramatic effect, I think that's cool. But I hope they don't try to stigmatize it or make it too Hollywoody. M. Night Shyamalan-y. And I can tell they're not going to go down, and they've already showed little hints of that in the first sort of teaser we saw of it. But it would be curious just to see it. Yeah, if they're going to give us a little bit more hint of that. It would be nice to see if that British voice was the small child or if it's Jake Lockley.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I know
actually,
Rebecca.
Scratch that. All I want to hear is the British voice the whole time.
The whole trailer, the British voice. I know Rebecca would love that.
Huh? That's what I want.
Noel, your answer was sounds almost like it was rehearsed. We were talking a little bit before.
Game, Ray, stop giving away the game. As these all went down, I peered into all of your heads, and I saw all of your comments beforehand.
Yeah. I see Tommy is having some trouble. Tommy, gonna have to invite him again. Noel, I don't know if you're able to. Let me put up another one. We're getting heaps of comments already, which is great. So this is from SPAS Madness. Just hoping they'll make us doubt if Conchi was real or not. I don't want answers to that question.
Okay. I get the feeling, well, it's hard to say, but I get the feeling at first they're going to make us at least think Conchi was real. I really do think that. I mean, they said it's like a war between the gods was in the description. So we're getting Conchi and somebody else, I think. So whether that later on turns out to be not so true, we'll see. But gods are real in the Marvel Universe. We know that. Conchi always isn't.
I think Tommy may be in the wrong studio because we did have a test run.
Send him the new link.
I sent him the new link. Hopefully he'll be joining us. Tommy has the goods. So thank you for that madness. That's good. Hey, these guys, the YouTube MCU. Alex Lumen. I don't know, Noel, if you remember those guys doing the fan films. Yeah.
Great,
hello.
Great.
Hello, Alex. Yeah, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys on board. Here we go. This is someone from Discord, Threading Fate. Also, J.A. Cunningham. I think I'm going to call him out as that because he did mention put in a GIF. So I'm generally surprised at the sports ball intro. What? I don't know.
That they're just playing it during a football game? They do that? Disney pays the big bucks to... That's a lot of eyes. I mean, none of us...
What's up, boys?
Hey, Drew.
Hello. We've got some more people here.
Finally.
Hello.
People who know something about sports.
Hey, Drew. How you going?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Ray, do you want me to start sharing right now, or do you want me to wait?
If you can just start sharing it, I'll put it just down. I won't put it up yet, but I can see it in my screen.
I need to know what the score is, man.
We can keep. I'll keep the audio off until you're ready.
Okay, good. Cool. So, guys, we're just looking through some comments already coming through thick and fast. Thank you, everyone, through YouTube. And I think, let me see maybe all destinations. I've not shown all. Facebook. Is there stuff on Facebook?
I know a few people watching on Facebook.
Okay, here we got another one from Saltified. Here, Drew, what do you reckon? Really hoping we see Shelby's vision of Khonshu at the end of the trailer. Yeah, similar as well. And the game just started, Saltified said. So,
was that really Shelby's version? Someone else come up with that first. So whoever was saying that, get to know your Moon Knight, please. Just kidding. I call it the Shelby too, even though it is not somebody else's design. Dave M says that's my boy Big Drew. Or Big Boy Drew.
That's one of the guys on Facebook I was talking about.
There you go.
Got his mate there. He's Davem saying it's up. So yeah, we'll get that happening. I can see. Look, I mean, I can add it if you want to have a little look. Tommy, don't worry about the audio because it's there's a little geese at the moment.
Oh, this game's just getting started too.
Yeah,
I can flip the audio on. I just figured that while the game's on.
Yeah, do you want to? Yeah, maybe flip the audio. We'll keep the volume down a bit.
Sure.
Cute little outfits.
I was gonna say the Rams' new uniforms are pretty
keep
slick.
It down low for now.
What's a Ram?
Cool.
That's the blue one.
Okay.
Is that okay, Ray?
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna do a play-by-play. Okay, a bunch of guys in tight pants are all huddled down together. They used to call this a circle jerk. Now they're gonna ram each other's heads with.
We got another one. Colin Francois. Anyone know this dude? Bro, are you excited for Moon Knight Omni in April? I certainly am.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell.
Do they have a price on that omnibus yet?
Aussie, it's about 175. So I think that's about what? 120 US, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty fast. Who's that dude? Number 25.
A lot of the Omni pre-orders I'm seeing through the site I get my subscriptions through are saying like 86, 87.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, conversion rates, I'm not too sure.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's not so bad.
Are you drawing that, Tommy? Are you drawing those arrows? No.
This is really clear. However, you got this streaming in through here.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to get a copyright hit for playing this game through here right now.
We just got a question from Penguin. What was the ETA for the trailer? I believe someone on Facebook said it's going to be on at halftime. So that is, I mean, but we're coming on early just in case. So you never know. So we just.
I would expect halftime to be maybe in another hour and a half or so.
Oh, Jimmy.
Okay.
In this
a little bit of filler
in the late NFL season. I mean, they're building up to the Super Bowl, so there's lots of commercial breaks and.
Excellent.
I haven't watched
the game won't be done for another 3 hours or so.
So is this a pre-Super Bowl game?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a playoff game.
Okay.
The Super Bowl in Minneapolis a few years ago, and I really wanted to go downtown. It was middle of winter, very cold, and I wanted to go downtown and shoot a bunch of sports fans with a super soaker and watch them freeze to death. But I didn't do it because I'm a nice guy and not a vigilante.
Look, I just can't wait to see the US ads, US commercials you guys have got.
Oh, especially during football games, they're the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I'm sure
it's the absolute worst.
It's all medication, I think.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And just make
sure
you
need to get your penis art. It's all that kind of stuff.
Sorry, Tommy, I've blotted you out there with this comment. Then they got that Lemire collection in March. Penguin asked, when did the game start? I don't know, last 10 minutes?
Yeah, about 8:15.
Yeah.
At least Eastern time. So, 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're on Eastern, aren't you, Tommy? I always forget that Michigan is.
I am, the superior.
Where are you at?
Suck it.
He's in Grand Rapids.
Hey, no,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't seen you, man. Congratulations. You got married since the last time I spoke to
Oh,
you.
that's
Yeah.
true. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you,
congrats,
thank
man.
you.
All these,
She
it's
keeps
awesome.
coming
All
down,
these
giving me
like
a dirty eye, so it's pretty good.
these life moments that occur. It's great. I think Tommy.
Well,
I think I
just
met you
circled that
when
guy's
you had
butt.
like one kid. Didn't you just have one kid when I met you?
No.
When you met me,
Yeah, I think you only had
yeah,
one child.
Oh, when you
one
met?
son.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if Remy was born at that time, but
Yeah.
I do know that you graciously allowed him to
Yes.
to be on the podcast when he was just a little one, and I know that he still loves
Yes.
that. So
Oh, that's awesome. I think that was on the same episode Bemis swore. So
yeah, no, he got the I mean, we pre-recorded the question, but he got to ask a question to Max Bemis, so that was really special. So
Oh yeah, that was
never
yeah,
forget
that was really cool. Yeah, that was
And
what
awesome.
should the football players do next?
Oh, we got the power.
They should take a knee. That's what they should do.
No, if they take a knee, then the clock's gonna stop. We need
I
them
don't
to
mean
play
that.
as consistently as possible, so it
I
goes
meant
as
Black
fast
Lives
as
Matter,
possible.
buddy. Black Lives Matter.
Is this like soccer where they take a dive? Do they milk penalties in this game?
They'll
go.
try to. I
Football?
played football for like 10 years, and yeah, I mean, when you get towards
A lot
the
of milking
playoff
there,
games,
Drew.
they'll start doing real weird shit, like
Nah.
just taking a knee to
Cold,
stop the clock.
unmilkable udders. They milk the.
Thank you, Soviet Samurai. Well, hang on. We're doing this because of the commercial we're waiting for, aka the
Oh,
trailer.
here's Microsoft Surface.
But it's a little bit of fun.
What if
A
they
little
gave it
bit
to
of
us
fun.
right now and we just got to be done?
That's it.
So
Well,
far we've
exactly,
got
look.
credit cards and
Technically, it could drop now. You don't know. Like
we are.
gotta
By
be
the
on
way,
ball.
we are getting a copyright strike on this video. I'm sure you know. They're gonna take it
Yeah,
down.
well,
Probably.
yeah, I was just gonna say, Ray, maybe you should say frequently that you are making no profit off of
Yes.
this
Very
video
good.
stream.
Thank you,
Should
Tommy.
flash
There's
that on the
absolutely
screen.
no.
This is a
Oh yeah, I will
simply a
actually.
fan volunteer.
Let me just create that banner.
Just have it go through the top. We aren't making any money off this, and we don't want
And as
to.
we also use my pirated friend's account,
Put it all out
but
there,
it's
man.
working.
Speaking of Max Bemis, told Drew the Bemis run was trash, and he was all, "Bro, I think I'm gonna like it." And then I read it and was like, "Damn, that sucked."
Yeah, I had a rough time. Like I understood what was going on. It just was not. It was not. I don't know, you could tell an old punk rock dude with cringy humor wrote it.
Yeah, that would be me.
I
Let's see if I can do
really
you justice,
enjoyed
Tommy,
the
one
Bemis
second.
run. I had a because I thought the art was just incredible, and it was kind of pulpy and poppy, and it had also been several years too since we had a new Moon Knight run, and I was craving a new series. So
True. I think
I
if
don't
I'd
know.
read
I
it in a
was
different
a little
context, I
bit
would have liked
maybe
it a
more
lot
of an
more.
apologist on it, but I still really enjoyed it.
I thought it was fine. Max is a friend of mine, so I was just like stoked that somebody I know was writing Moon Knight.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's, I've just said it's not my favorite run. Even
But
if
some of the stuff he did with it was really cool. I thought like the collective thing, or the whatever they're called, the bunch of dudes combined into one.
Yeah.
Really
yeah,
cool.
it was cool parts. It just he said it before. He was kind of heading mentally. His head was kind of heading down as he was and he was still trying to do his job and trying to do stuff, but he was like not quite right in the head a little bit, and so his writing kind of suffered, and that's why it's really ended.
Honestly, Ray, I really enjoyed reading it more after listening to the episode that you guys had him on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think there's that understanding from Bemis at least that this is. So I'm just trying to get Daniel in. He's just waiting to see if he needs approval. Yeah, it's not my favorite as well. I think he's got some great ideas in there.
Is he still writing?
Yeah, I mean,
like comic wise,
yes.
Has he done Marvel stuff recently?
Yeah, he's
no,
he's on
mostly his own
Valiant
stuff, right?
Comics. He did Savage on Valiant Comics, and some other stuff as well. So, Crane Adams. Noel, this is for you. What would Conchi say?
Yeah. You are my son. Everybody knows that.
The way these comments pop up, like this is a really clean format you got running here.
It is, yeah. StreamYard.
I've never seen this site before.
Great guns.
Yeah, StreamYard is cool, man. And there's a little duck up in the top left. That's cute.
I was just going to compliment the duck.
Oh, the duck in headphones. That's cute. Quack, quack.
Little duck. Daniel, I don't know if you... here we go. I can see him. Let's add Daniel in. Daniel, hello.
Daniel.
Greetings.
Yes, Daniel's in the house. I think we're just going to wait on
Daniel.
Josh. He's Josh is I think he's, what did he say in our thing? He's going out to dinner or something, but he'll be jumping in soon. So yeah. So Daniel, we've got
from this video. I just saw that. That's great.
We've got the Daniel, we've got the game on. Are you a sports fan?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, Ray. Explain American football to our international viewers.
Oh God, yeah.
Go for it.
That is way too much pressure to put at me at this time of night. I'm going to execute my American rights and plead the fifth.
Yeah, Ray could explain it better than any of us Americans could. Even the guy who played for 10 years.
So I haven't watched in ages.
Football's fun.
We're definitely going to probably get it at halftime because that's the only time they can squeeze in commercials that are longer than like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe between the first quarter and second quarter.
True.
Maybe.
Thanks. Hey guys, can I I'll give a stab at this game, right? So conceptually, right, the idea is you guys have got a playbook that you have heaps of different strategies, right? And it's just all about obviously getting that pigskin over the line. But you can take out other guys, right? While the other guy's running. I'm sure that's
yeah. There's
basically
there's
isn't it?
intricacies that go around that, but it's essentially it's not much different than soccer, just with a lot of starts and stops
And a lot more homoerotic.
Yeah.
Oh,
honestly, my football knowledge begins and ends at the water boy.
And Ray, you know rugby quite well, and at least in my understanding of rugby, while the terminology is a little bit different with the scrums and the this and the that, you know, they're I think probably the closest partnered sport in the world to American football is rugby.
Okay.
Similar size pitch and similar size, with the stop and start of play. But whereas with like world football or soccer, as we call it in the United States, Premier League, La Liga, that's like kind of like hockey, constant movement, which makes watching that sport quite a bit of fun for me at least. American football is still fun to watch in that it does take a lot of incredible strategy.
The Soviet samurai has it.
And mapping out and kind of planning like, hey, these are the strengths of the other team. And we get X number of chances throughout, 4 quarters or however long, 60 minutes of play plus with the extended time. So it can be quite a bit of fun to watch. Yeah.
Oh, no, it looks pretty cool.
And it does take, for as much as Noel's talking shit.
That was a lot of
I'm not the biggest sports fan, outside of Premier League soccer, but
Premier League, yeah.
But still, it is incredible what these guys do with their bodies.
We'll get our expert. Yeah, we'll get our expert Josh Geronimo. He's a big fan. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see, and of course, Drew as well. I played rugby for about 8-9 years as well.
Really?
The big difference, the big difference is that you. What was that? What was that, Martha?
Every time you say someone's name without the sound clip in it from the show, I catch myself waiting for it to happen. Waiting for a Dorado.
Like the power
Yeah,
of Chad.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's better. Probably get him.
Which I know that I think. By the way, if anybody's watching live, I know that Chad probably wanted to be on with us, but he has a special anniversary today. So big up to Chad and big up to his partner. And
there we go.
Yeah.
I know that I miss him a lot. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. So
Chad's a good one.
But hey, check out my recent eBay acquisition.
Nice.
Hey, you know what, Daniel? You know, I heard some rumors that Lego may, you know, with their Marvel series, they may actually be putting out some Moon Knight Lego sets over the course of the next few months.
Can you imagine if they did the Nintendo?
Like I mean, that would be. I'd buy 3 sets for just collecting and 1 set to play with. You know, I bought the Noel. You'd probably like this, but for Christmas, one of the gifts that I gave my wife was the Seinfeld Lego set. I don't know if you've seen that.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
We had such fun. We had such fun because like that. My wife and I we've never done something like that before,
Right.
and I love Legos. My kids love Legos, and we had such fun building that together over a few nights. And my kids are loving playing with it. But like you get a little Newman, and
This
you know all
so cool looking.
You know it's awesome.
That's so funny. Yeah, my wife just helped a 5-year-old put together a Frozen 2 set today and almost chucked it out the window. So I'm sure that Seinfeld set would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, probably maybe not in your house.
I just didn't realize how complicated those things are now. It's like it says for ages 5 and up, but man.
Well, so my wife and I, we spent maybe like an hour and a half the first night, and we only got through the first bag or the second bag, and there were like 7 or 8 bags, you know. But that's, I don't know, it's as crazy as it is. It was a lot of fun. Ray, did you? I don't know in Australia, but did you ever watch Seinfeld, the American comedy series?
That was. Oh no, absolutely. 90s, it was big. Like it was like I think I watched.
Ray, your
I watched
character
the whole series.
Your character for the rest of the live stream should be Concussion Guy. So when did you watch Seinfeld? No, what? What's that? I don't know what that is.
What's a Seinfeld? No, but yeah.
What the fuck? The internet.
I did. Yeah, Seinfeld was hilarious. Towards the end, it kind of petered off, I think. But yeah.
I was after.
But why did you watch? Yeah.
My friend just goes, Do you think they'd ever put out a Moon Knight Lego set that's just Bushman's face in a little helmet?
I hope so. That's a question. Do you think we'll get Bushman? Do you think we will get Bushman in the series?
They cast some. I mean, they never said who it was, but they cast some guy who looked like he could play him.
Yeah, that's true.
I was thinking that maybe in like a flashback.
Yeah,
like you know, just in like a quick little montage. You know, maybe there would be some flashbacks, and then maybe for a season 2. But it does seem like Ethan Hawke is going to play a significant role. I've read and seen a few videos that seem to suggest that Ethan Hawke may be playing Randall Spector.
Yeah, I saw that today too.
Yeah,
that's a big. I mean,
all those said that this morning, and I was like,
yeah. All the comics, all the comics from Randall are jacking up. So
yeah, I don't know.
And but like the Sun King business, I don't think that's realistic. I think that's too far of a stretch. Even though you know the Sun King character that Bemis helped create, Ethan Hawke looks a ton like him. You know, it just I don't know. It doesn't really seem realistic.
Yeah,
but.
What do you think? How close? Let's go with everybody so far and see how. Oh, sorry. What percentage?
You haven't missed it.
Of the origin do you think they're going to stick to with the show? I don't think they're going to do the origin very close at all.
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like Mark is
it's going to be very
something like that.
At least that's an archaeologist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but in the previews, it almost seems like he's in the museum and he's attempting to like take something, and so maybe he's not, you know, just a thief. Maybe he's doing something honorable. Maybe he's trying to protect an artifact or something like that. But but they kind of they made Oscar Isaac look, at least in the trailers, like he is far less
mercenary-esque.
Yeah, well, and when I say Menchie, I don't mean
far
Doug
less
Mensch.
risk.
I mean like Oscar Isaac has a character about him in real life. You see that a little bit in his Poe Dameron character in the Star Wars franchise, but they've made him, at least in the trailers, really seem to like be quite timid. And part of that is in like
Mhm.
that first voiceover in those clips that we got, where it's like he's speaking in a maybe even a British accent, and
Okay.
he just seems kind of like young and
Mm.
inexperienced, and it's so I'm getting the feeling that they're gonna absolutely deviate from the classic origin. And
I honestly think that's
Yeah.
probably like his Stephen Grant persona.
It could be, yeah.
Because it would kind of make sense.
but Stephen Grant is generally like super confident, right?
Mm.
Mm, No,
He's a bit
he's
dorky in
confident when it comes to
trailer.
stuff from Wall Street and stuff like that. But like if you look at some of like the Bemis stuff, whenever they have like in Mark's head when it's like Mark fighting Jake Lockley, Steven's the one standing there. It's like, oh guys, come on, don't fight, come on guys.
Yeah, but in past runs he's been very kind of macho. So yeah, that's a good point, Dan. But
Mario says Jake, asking if it's Jake. It could be Cabby-esque. So yeah.
But Jake
thank
too
you,
also
thank you,
is like
chat.
the doesn't give an F type of guy
Well,
about
yeah,
anything.
but again,
you
I think they're really going to play with the characters, like the way that we
Yeah.
understand them or know them from the comics. So
I think there'll be a few people in the group who are going to be pretty pissed off about some of the things they changed.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
why I keep trying to push, just
Absolutely.
like be open, be happy that we're getting a Moon Knight series at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You've really got to manage,
None of us
manage
thought
the expectations.
5 years ago this would ever happen. So
Yeah.
Well, then who do they have that wrote Moon Knight?
Thanks,
They
Ian
have two of the
McKay.
guys that are on production for the show, right?
who have written Moon Knight before?
Yeah, they have two guys at least.
Not that I've heard of.
Moorhead and Benson. Benson's
Or
not
people
Mike
who worked
Benson.
on it at least,
It's a
maybe
different.
not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not then.
haven't.
I thought
yeah,
I
I
heard
haven't.
that because they've been doing a lot of that with recent series. Like I know they had one of the guys who did that run of Hawkeye actively working in the production team for the Hawkeye series.
Yeah,
so.
Matt Fraction, they had him
Yeah.
on, but I mean, it's because they pretty much ripped off
Well, yeah,
all of his
absolutely.
ideas. If he wasn't, I think people would have been pretty pissed off. I mean, it's the only Hawkeye run to even speak of almost ever, so it's like if they didn't have him involved, and he's a really funny guy, and I know he has been doing more and more Hollywood kind of work, but I think they should. I mean, when Marvel Studios first started, they actually had people like Bendis and stuff in meetings. They had comic writers in meetings. They had I forget what they called it, but there was like the way Lucasfilms kind of has a group for Star Wars, like a hive mind sort of. They had a similar thing where they brought in people like Brian Michael Bendis and I'm forgetting some of the other ones who were in there. Mark Miller might have even been in there, but they've sort of phased that out, and they haven't been talking to comic book writers for a while. So
can I Noel, sorry, just if I can interrupt you real quick. I was just checking IMDb, and it credits George Clooney as directing an episode of this show, Moon Knight.
That's a rumor.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that as
It's been a rumor
as
for a
well.
while.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really,
remember,
I hadn't seen that yet, but it's on IMDb is capturing that right now. So, but Don Perlin is I think Doug mentioned Don Perlin. I guess they're just cited as creators. Yeah.
Hey guys,
but I don't see
just having
any
a look
other writing credits.
Like Mario just said, IMDb is fan edited. It's like Wikipedia. It's like I'm gonna put my name on there just to fuck with them later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noel Tate helped run the Moon Knight series.
Well, hang on, guys. Let's go back. Eric asked, "Do you think the Moon Knight series is based on the Jeff Lemire run of the character? Do you think there'll be elements of Jeff Lemire in there?"
I think they're going to take a lot of the trippiness from it as an influence for sure.
A little of the elements, yeah. Because just like that whole scene where we see Moon Knight like beating up like what looks like either like a werewolf or like a minion of Anubis. Like if you go back and look at the very first trailer we got, like a few months ago, that first scene, there's like, it looks like there's nothing there. So either that was before they did like post editing or whatever, because like it's, you know, clearly like CGI.
They did that with the Spider-Man trailer in the Statue of Liberty fight too. So it could be
edited out or edited.
See, that's what I was thinking, but it also could play into like, you know, like, oh, he's not fighting anyone kind of thing.
One thing I keep kind of thinking too, and I don't know how realistic this is, but Marvel, it's not beyond Marvel to give us, even if in the trailer we get tonight, something that comes from a single episode in the entire 6 that we're getting or whatever.
Absolutely.
We might be making all these speculations over something that we don't even have to worry about. That's something that keeps crossing my mind too.
Well, when I spoke to Rebecca, like she was saying, rightly so, that Disney Plus and Marvel are very good at avoiding spoilers. So I reckon what we'll see will be parts of episode 1 and 2, if not just episode 1. I mean, they kind of did that with Hawkeye.
Gave away stuff from episode 6, though.
It did, but very little about him in a tuxedo just running.
But a little bit of the you know, like where the Christmas tree, the Rockefeller Center stuff. There's a little bit of that in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
But they didn't give away the big stuff. But
no.
How crazy is it that it's the night of the trailer and we still don't know who anybody's playing besides Oscar?
Oh no.
Well, I mean, look at how long it took them to. They didn't even confirm Oscar was going to be Moon Knight. They just kind of let us like assume, and they're just like, "Oh, what? Oh, yeah. He's going to be Moon Knight."
Was the first reveal really when he put the Instagram post up with him?
I think so. The "We Are Moon Knight" post.
Yeah,
we are. Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
I think it was, and he had
a lot of that. I don't think they allow a lot of their actors to do
panels.
that.
He had the comic panels, like,
and it was just like,
and it was pretty rad. Just like the, you know, kind of dig into his creative process a little bit. Hey, Bad Deal Dude, I think commented, Ray, you posted a comment, just about, you know, George Clooney directing an episode maybe themed around Stephen Grant, and that's kind of a cool approach too. I think that for as much as I want crazy action, and I want Moon Knight, and I want crescent darts, and I want the gadgets, and I want, you know, just tearing people to shreds, as much as I want that. Of course, the way that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has taken many of their Disney Plus shows, and even with the Netflix ventures, I do wonder, and that I think Bad Deal Dude is kind of leaning into something there. Of you know, maybe they are going to episode by episode explore a different aspect of.
That'd be cool.
Of
I mean,
Mark's
imagine Clooney's directing the episode with Midnight Man, and it'd be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome.
Yeah. When you're going through all the things that you said you wanted to see, Tommy, I've realized what I want to see is like a bumbling kind of James Bond, Mark Spector. From the backup stories.
Mario, the character we see in episode 1 will be Mark Jake Stephen after he's had his brain fried by Khonshu. Yeah, that could definitely be.
And then,
the
other episodes will go backward.
But the DID is like.
Yep,
I hope they don't. I hope
we are in our first commercial.
They don't have
break
Khonshu,
though, friends. So, at least our first significant commercial break.
I need to buy a new Apple phone.
She was good in Community.
Yeah.
I love that dude too.
He's good in a lot of things.
Haven't seen him ever.
Magenta Max. Will we get this taken off if we just talk shit about all the commercials? Like, I would never. What is it?
We won't get them as sponsors, that's for sure. Yeah.
I'm sure we want quick.
Oh, Josh is almost ready. Jumping on in a few minutes, just finishing up. He's watching the stream though. So Josh, can't wait to get your thoughts on the NFL. Who's winning? Who's who? Who's the best player? Who's the MVP? Who's the worst player?
Who's got the best butt?
Who has the best color combo? I like the blue
combo?
and yellow. Ooh.
Yeah, blue and yellow. It's pretty superhero. Oh, here's a Disney commercial.
We've got Disney commercial. We're getting closer.
Nope, now we're on the slide.
No, I love it. This definitely feels like that episode of South Park where they're waiting for the new Terrence and Phillip trailer. and they're watching that horrible Russell Crowe show, and it's like the whole way through.
We shall have a Superior 6 when Josh arrives.
I think the good thing, though, Daniel, is that when it comes to Moon Knight, I think it's such a targeted audience that Disney and ABC would not possibly try to like bury the ad so far deep into the program, trusting that a bunch of comic book nerds are going to watch this football game. You know, I think halftime
this is a
probably
blip.
more realistic. So maybe in the next 30, 40 minutes.
So listeners, get your popcorn, get your drinks, just pot around.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna refill mine.
Yeah.
Did anybody here, and no spoilers on my end, but I had the great pleasure to take my son to go see Spider-Man together in a movie theater, and we were the only ones in the movie theater. It was perfect in all the ways. So like for safety regulations, but also for experience, it was amazing. And the theater did a great job, and they had great service. And boy, I really love Spider-Man. So I don't know if everybody has had a chance to see it, but I thought No Way Home was just incredible.
Oh yeah.
One of the top movies, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran out of the theater and started texting Ray immediately.
Yeah.
Basically walking out the front door and texting Ray, okay, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
It's just one of those films that you just have to debrief afterwards.
It hit every chord, it hit the heartstrings, but it had the action. It
hit
had
the Daredevil chord for me.
Oh
How
my
cool
gosh!
Is the Daredevil?
Oh my gosh! So
I don't
cool.
care about
and it was like my son.
No,
my
it's
son
been
didn't
out for a while.
understand it. Yeah. My son didn't understand it, so I was
sitting
there trying to explain it to him. Like, didn't you watch this brutal, mature, audience-only series with me when you were 3 years old?
It was nice to be. I went opening like daytime, like on Friday, and there were it was usually like I went and saw Eternals. Someone had just mentioned Eternals or Black Widow, I guess. Yeah, but that I actually saw at night. But Eternals during the day, and there was like me and like 4 other people. And then, but for Spider-Man, actually, and usually it's that way for that theater at that time. And there was like kind of a lot of people in there, and I was like, that's why I've only seen it once. Normally, I've seen an MCU movie 3 times by now, but just the one time.
I'll tell you so where I had my first job. So I'm a high school teacher, but where I started teaching was in a rural area in the state that I live in, and there was a kind of a larger city nearby, and there was a really nice movie theater there. And one of the greatest pleasures that I had, that I've only experienced a few times since then, is going to that movie theater, or going to a movie theater and seeing a movie in the middle of the day when I'm able to, and not having anybody else in the movie theater. And so I get the entire space to myself. And I have to tell you, if you've never had that experience, it is one of the greatest pleasures of life to sit in a movie theater and just be by yourself and have all the effects and have everything happening. But oh my gosh, I missed that, and it was great fun. And that's kind of what I got to have with my son on Friday.
Geronimo!
That's awesome. Hey
guys.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, but Tommy, that was a great experience.
Josh.
I mean, what was his name? Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Okay.
And Ray, you get to do that pretty soon too, as your son grows up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what the movie
older.
theater situation is in.
It's open. Yeah.
Are you because you moved last year, right? Like, are you still in the Sydney area, or?
Oh no, yeah, I'm even closer to the city. So we're like 7-minute bus trip to the city. So yeah, no, it's good. The cinemas are cool. I'd like the not trying to sound elitist, but I like the step ups. You know how you get cinemas different tiers, and you get the bigger seats and all that.
Rich guy over here.
No, no, because you know how anyone and everyone can watch something from home now. So you've got to make it a cinematic experience, and so definitely enjoy those creature comforts. Josh, it's good to see there's nothing behind you by way of the bat.
Yes and no. It's kind of covered. I had to move stuff around, so I have a quarter Val's mask covering up Batman poster there.
Oh, you said it again.
That's all right. I'll go and post
it. Don't worry. There's one right there. Don't worry.
Trailer, though, I got to say, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Was that you and I, Ray, who were talking about that? Yeah. The more we see, the less we're interested.
Well, I mean, again, this is just my view, but yeah, it just seems similar, like the similar vein of what the other films have been doing. I'm excited about the Riddler. I think the Riddler's going to be pretty. But then again, that's always the case, isn't it?
Paul Dano,
it's a villain.
Isn't Paul Dano Australian too?
Might be. Probably.
That means you need to see it. There's a fellow countryman in it, Ray.
Yeah.
I see every movie every American is in ever.
Wow.
And Canadian.
But hang on, that dude was Captain Boomerang or whatever. He was Aussie as well.
Jay Long or Jay Courtney. Yeah.
So Josh, since you're the newest one here, thoughts about this trailer? What do we expect? Are we going to see the identities? Are we, what do you like to see? What would you like to see from the trailer?
Coming up at halftime. It just said.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Halftime. There it is.
Only an hour and a fucking half away.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Josh, 20 minutes of game time, it'll be like an hour.
Yeah, you're our football.
I don't know. It won't be that long, but what time is it right now? It's 9 o'clock.
It's 100 o'clock.
I'd say like 9:30, 9:45. So
Paul
Dano's from New York. David says.
Is he really? I thought I read somewhere he was Australian.
I don't know. I've never seen him in anything else.
Half Aussie.
You guys?
He was
Josh.
Sorry. He played the preacher character in There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. He's been in. He's kind of become a character actor, but he's excellent.
Yeah, I like his creepy vibe.
Yeah, but So Josh, what are you hoping to see in this trailer?
I'm just excited to see anything, to be honest. Like I said, I was listening to these you guys talk.
A wide palette. Yeah.
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? But yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to see anything. Yeah, it is surprising how we don't know any casting at all besides Oscar. Yeah. It's really wild. Yeah. So I'm just happy to see anything.
I thought you were about to say you'd be happy to see the Moon Knight limo, the old the long Warren. That would be cool.
That would be neat.
I would be thrilled to see the limo.
Me too. We're not going to see it. That sucks. Now I'm disappointed. To fill time,
I would absolutely die if we see Tiger up here.
That'd be super cool.
I'd love to as well. Is this a robot? Is that a robot, or is someone just very patriotic for Russia?
Is that the Russian flag?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Let us know. If
you're, let us know.
There's even more.
If
it starts saying Trump, I'm out of here, man.
Oh, here we go. I would love it from Car Eternal. Talking about.
Yep.
Yes, I would break my nut for a moon copter.
And I would ask Car Eternal if they could comment on what that moon copter should look like. That crescent shape, or the classic copter, the classic Frenchy copter, or
angel wing.
Crescent. The crescent.
No, I want like a 1960s CIA helicopter spray painted silver, but really poorly.
I was reading the Resurrection Wars stuff not that long ago because I'd never visited it, and I just kept imagining how cool it'd be if they had him doing like one of those aerial fight scenes, kind of like they had in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it's just him acting like a lunatic, flying with his cape around.
Yeah,
you know, when he like swoops into the thing to beat Morpheus's ass, and then he just dips out and blows it up. It'd be like Falcon, but way less like well done.
How gadgety do you think we're gonna get?
I think probably
very
slow and low.
Next season, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna really steer away from the whole Batman thing. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of. I don't even know if we're gonna get crescent darts.
I think it's
Rebecca and I wanted to see an inside joke on Batman. She wanted to see like, you know, a flurry of bats or something. Some just like really weird reference. That would have been cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this one as well. CMK7. People, boop. Will we get crescent darts?
I don't know.
I think so. For sure.
Some variation. Just like the whole fact that like his outfit sort of like Guyvers onto him in this show, just kind of, it really does show that they're gonna go more into like the sort of supernatural side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was football. No, I think Dan's tea is done.
Russell here.
Yeah.
Russell says,
making myself
if Hawk is Black Spectre, I'll give away a free I hope. That's who I hope he really is. If I'm
cool seeing his full get-up in live action would be.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Dr.
awesome.
Doom. You never know. We have no idea.
Ethan Hawke is Dr. Doom.
Fantastic Four is coming, people.
Yeah, I need that accent, though. I need a Latverian accent or some
Mole Man. Maybe Mole Man.
How about building up to
Man Mountain Marco. I'm gonna piss you.
But building up to some type of Midnight Suns into what we've seen previewed before as different ideas. Do you think that with Blade, like maybe there will be a Midnight Suns?
I hope so.
Project
come on,
in the works.
I mean, they have to do it. I mean, if we're going to get Ghost Rider as well,
didn't he mention it when he did the big like several project reveal a couple years back? He just mentioned something about how cool Midnight Suns was. He didn't say they were working on it, but he said something about the group of supernatural heroes.
I mean, they could do some Midnight Suns. With what
I would lose my mind
already. Yeah, there keeps being rumors abound about a new Ghost Rider too, but a lot of it is like the "we got this covered" type shit.
Yeah,
but it's start somewhere.
There's a rumor too that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider will appear in some capacity, maybe even in I think it's in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the multiverse of madness.
Could you imagine? Oh my god, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, awesome. I'd be up for that. Hey, Conquer Lord, yes, do it.
Oh, Conquer Lord.
That'd be fantastic.
Donald Trump starring as Conquer Lord.
I love it. Greatest idea ever. We need to make it happen.
You saw him in Home Alone 2. Now.
and an episode of Nightman.
I think Trump should be the Bi Beast. That guy's got enough chins to look like he's got two faces.
Two faces, yeah. You better believe it.
Do you guys remember that show from the 90s, The Nightman?
Mm-mm.
No,
oh my god.
I know Nightman from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So he was from Malibu Comics. He was created by Englehart. And so they did a TV show, and it was like super 90s, like because his secret identity is he's a jazz musician. So the opening credits is like just this jazz solo. If you look at, you're just like, oh, how much cocaine did they do to make this, and how are they still alive? But like, there literally was an episode where there was this guy who was a shapeshifter, and he transformed into Donald Trump. in order to get money out of a bank. And you can just tell because they made the biggest deal about it in the press, like, oh, it's special guest star Donald Trump. Oh. But then you can clearly see he wasn't even on set. They had a green screen behind Trump, and they filmed it in like one of his like offices or something, and then superimposed him in for the scenes. I'm just like,
yeah,
that's commitment right there. That's commitment.
Yeah.
You know, there was
you guys scared that
Sorry, Ray, go for it.
No, I better steer away from it. I was going to ask a political question, but I'll let that go.
You can ask me later.
Well, there's some sort of dog pile situation occurring on the screen. Oh. I assume it's something related to the footballs.
No, Stan, that's called a circle jerk.
Less America. Yeah. There was a series, or it wasn't a series. It was maybe an annual. 2016, 2017. I want to say it was like a Spider-Gwen annual or a Spider-Woman annual. But MODOK was in it. But they recreated MODOK and stylized MODOK after Donald Trump at the time. So that was I know that I have a few.
I have that.
I know, yeah. So I know that I have a few copies, but that's, I don't know. I think that's super interesting that we can use the comics as an opportunity to, I don't know, have conversations or bring people together. I just think that is so cool. And but
what?
They got Guillermo in a Geico commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, Guillermo. It's funny because I was actually watching What We Do in the Shadows before I jumped on the call.
Oh, yeah?
How far are we?
Ray, do Australians and New Zealanders find What We Do in the Shadows as funny as we do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's, it's right up our alley for humor as well. So
yeah,
absolutely. What are we like half an hour away or something? I'm just trying to.
I can't see the clock because of our heads.
And it's commercial.
Let me. Is this cinema?
Oh, I can look on the.
Yeah. What's that one? Let me just change the layout. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, there you go.
There's a football guy with a cape on. No,
we can't see a clock right now because it is a commercial. Once the actual game starts back up, we'll be able to see.
Dave says
about 20 minutes out.
Well, it is in the second quarter.
Guys, this is it. This is it.
Oh, this is it. This is the trailer. Look, that looks like Oscar.
It's the night nurse.
The night nurse, and there's Brian Michael Bendis. Cameo appearance. There he is.
Bendis is looking thin these days, for real.
Oh, God, don't let that turd anywhere near this, man.
Sorry,
no
that was
Bendis bashing here.
Michigan Department of Service commercial. Welcome,
Marlene.
I'm in Michigan. Eastern time, Noel. Eastern time, the superior time.
Speaking of, I don't know what zones you guys are in, but literally, where I am, we had no snow.
Did you guys get smashed?
Oh, we got smashed like it was the Hulk.
I'm in upstate New York, and we've been getting slammed since yesterday.
I'm over in western PA. And we got hit with 2 feet of snow in the course of one day, and it's still snowing.
Jeez, that's a lifestyle I just don't know.
Snow? I'm from Minnesota.
Yes, Ray, we know you live in the perfect land of Australia where there's no snow to hurt you.
No, it gets hot. It's very humid as well. So it's hang on, we got CMK7. What did you say? Probably half an hour till half time. Okay. Cool. That's all right. Josh, are you enjoying the game? Look, you look riveted. I can see.
This is on like the fourth
Moon
game
Knight
I've
trailer.
watched.
Moon Knight trailer.
Today.
I will say that Matt Stafford was my quarterback for my Detroit Lions for many years, but the Detroit Lions are the cursed team of the NFL.
Okay, if there's one thing I know about football, because I'm from Minnesota, it's the Minnesota Vikings are the cursed team.
No.
In the NFL.
It's the Lions.
Is it really? Because everyone's always like,
Noel,
they just fired. I saw it on the news. They just fired the whole staff or something.
The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are the most creative team in sports history because they always find a new way to lose. Okay, it is true. It is proven. There have been studies done. I'm telling you, the Detroit Lions are the most creative time in sports history.
Okay, this guy's gonna kick a ball.
Guys, actually something I just got reminded about with Rebecca. So what date? Because this trailer is going to show the date, no doubt, about when the show drops. When do we reckon it's going to? Yeah.
Seems like a lot of people are saying late March.
I saw a lot of March 30th.
If true, that would be awesome because that's going to be right around my birthday, and I cannot think of a better birthday present than just Moon Knight.
23rd.
So it's all for me, guys.
Sure. Well, Rebecca wants March 9.
Moon Knight, it's all for me. You guys can watch. It's only because I let you guys.
But they with stars, celebrities' birthdays, they've done things with Robert Downey Jr., Simu Liu, Oscar Isaac's birthday is the 9th of March. So same birthday as Rebecca. Potentially, I don't know. It could be that early, maybe. I don't know.
It's usually
15th.
I've seen a lot of people also post of like looking at the lunar schedule and like, hey, maybe it's gonna be on the full moon, but I think northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, the lunar schedule is always different.
Yeah. Oh, in Australia we have our own moon, so it's just totally different here.
Yeah, your own private moon that just orbits Australia.
That's it.
It is a significant continent, but so I don't really buy into that unless Disney would dig in and say like, hey, we're going to go with North America.
Yeah,
this is what the lunar schedule is. That would be pretty cool, but that would be pretty cool for us, not for everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I think it will definitely drop on a Wednesday, right? They've been dropping on Wednesdays, so we can narrow it down then. Yeah. So
unless they're moving Moon Knight to Friday for some reason. Maybe it's
maybe
Friday is
true.
Yeah, more violent night or something like that for a premiere of a show. I don't know. It's probably Wednesdays.
It's going to be X-rated, MA rated. So Disney Plus. It's going to be from the Disney Minus channel. So
Deep Throat starring Oscar Isaac.
Oh, thank you, Joel. I do like to. It's a Blue Yeti. It's one of those stock standard podcast mics.
Oh, hey. Speaking of great comics, what? Look what I just happened to find.
You just came on here to promote. Okay. I'm going to grab a leader record. I'll be right back.
This amazing comic book right here. It's just so amazing.
Let me give you the front there.
Yeah.
Daniel, let me see. No, that's me. No, Daniel, where are you? How can I give you the front like that?
I don't know.
There you go.
I'll hold
solo layout. There we go. There you go. There we go.
This is a little funny book that I am writing and publishing and promoting and 50 million other things. Yes. If you like good supernatural stuff.
Hey, Daniel, let me mute the audio real quick, and so you can have some space. Hold on.
It's Russell Brand. Yeah. Okay. Here we go, Daniel. There you are.
But yes, it's my book, The Fringe Knight. It's a supernatural mystery series, which is actually set in an actual city called Erie. So you know, can't line it up any more perfect than that.
It's up to issue 5. Am I correct?
Yes, and from all of my patroonies out there, they've got something super awesome coming to them in the mail. You know, some of our international patroonies, it may take a little bit of time, but you know, they're going to get something pretty cool.
I cannot wait. I've already got my bags and boards for them. Don't you worry.
Sweet.
Right.
So yay! Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, why not? Jeez.
Yeah, why not?
We're promoting Pepsi now, apparently. So
yep.
There you go.
Just out of the and ever since I was like my late 20s, just I've lost the taste for Pepsi. Like I can still drink Coke, but like Pepsi,
Yeah, Pepsi. Yeah, I get a taste with Pepsi. Yeah.
And I really don't drink Coke all that much. I'm more of a ginger ale guy myself.
Ah.
Because I'm 85 years old.
Josh, you don't mind the odd Mountain Dew or I don't know what else they have. Dr. Pepper. Do you guys still have Dr. Pepper?
Oh, this right here is probably one of my absolute favorite runs of Moon Knight so far. Like,
oh yes,
like Jed McKay, he nailed the character.
Yeah,
like
it's fantastic.
Like he even made like the Bemis stuff make sense in a way that you're not just like rolling your eyes.
Oh, Davum says apparently that halftime blurb we just skipped by confirmed March 30th.
Oh, we've got to keep our eyes on the prize, boys. Okay,
yeah,
March 30th.
I saw that comment. I wasn't sure what that was in reference to.
Okay. It was that little thing that popped up that was like, you know, trailer coming at halftime or whatever. I think it showed the date on it too.
If anybody's live watching our stream right now, first of all, thank you. It's great that you're here too. But the way that our streaming service presents things, we can't see a lot of the information that's presented at the bottom of our screen because of the way that the video is presented.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad if you missed the whole trailer. Well, we're kind of, you know, talking.
That's why I'm glad they started
that there's Moon Knight on the screen. So trust me.
Ray, do you have a way to like mute the video feed? I guess what I mean is mute like the participant feed.
There you go.
So that when the trailer does come on, we could
okay.
Make sure that the full screen is available to our friends.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sure. Let me.
Thanks, Davum.
There's like 5 of you, so yeah. Well, I can do it, but I have to individually go and mute you guys one at a time. But I can do that. No, we can just be quiet. We'll just be quiet. No farting during the trailer, okay?
I mean,
no farting.
Like many of our Looney friends have said, like it'll probably be posted on YouTube soon after it airs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you know,
and we're all gonna watch it like 50 more times after that. So yeah,
tonight alone.
How's
that? That's like saying the sky is blue. We know that's what's gonna happen.
But Daniel and Josh and Drew and Noel and Ray, how's your feed right now? So that when it does air, like is the fidelity? Excuse me, is the fidelity okay?
It's fine on my end.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Cinematic quality, cinematic. So, guys, can I just ask, guys, maybe then when it does come up, we'll just manually each just mute our microphones.
I'm gonna test something out. I wonder if I stop my cam. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe if I stop my cam, it'll reduce like the box, but it just turns into a gray box.
Yeah. No. Yeah, true. I can once it's on, I'll put
turns off mic.
Full screen on. Yeah, I'll put on the full screen. Cinema layout. I'll use that like this.
Oh, that's perfect.
What if your resume was more?
Football.
Let's all watch this lady.
Apply to be Moon Knight.
What? X-Ray. Pick X-Ray.
No, that's Randall Spector.
Interview.
Marlene.
Shed. Why? So
beautiful.
If you see someone smiling like that as a.
You got that, John.
I do hope.
It's so hard with a copyright strike.
Good for her.
Just
I do hope she push. I do hope she pushes on to bigger and better things. It's a good stepping stone. That ad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
That's way too many S's for that yes.
Who said that? Someone say something? Yes? No? Oh yeah. Best Raoul Bushman. Oh, Mario. Okay, how are we going for time here? Oh yeah.
MasterCard is working along.
Getting there.
Join MasterCard.
Should we just oh no. I don't think it's gonna happen this round, right? So
no, they'll make a big announcement of it being halftime.
I don't know.
It's not halftime yet.
That woman looks an awful lot like Conchu.
Especially the bird-like beak.
The bird-like beak. I was about to say the statue or the bird, but yeah.
Somebody asked earlier, do you guys think they're going to use the bird skull Conchu?
Oh
yeah.
No.
No,
I really want
don't
them
think so.
to, but I'm curious to see if they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand with her that I think that a lot of the Moon Knight we've seen in the little bits we've seen so far already is actually Conchu and not Moon Knight.
Just not always the same kind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yummy. Bean burrito, baby.
That failed over here. We don't have it anymore.
Taco Bell failed?
Yeah, they opened a few here that's not popular.
They
have
failed
Usman and Gomez.
their burrito, but
Thus confirming that Australians are the superior race.
Australia, we love you. That's a
so Mario saying if you know them, they'll have a header on the trailer. Okay. Awesome.
They'll be quick though.
It's sitting on the stairs, your Sun King. Could well be. Thoughts on the suit, people? Thoughts on the suit? This is something to tide us over.
I was a little leery of the whole fact it was kind of mummy looking ish, but now seeing as how it just appears on him, it's not like something that he finds like in the temple of Khonshu and is like, oh well, I'm gonna use this as a suit. No, it's like something that actually materializes over top of him. Makes a little bit more sense now.
I'm totally, Daniel, just to kind of speak off of you, I'm totally into like the weird mysticism, the magic, because like with Spider-Man, they totally teched him out, right? So I know that, and trying not to provide any spoilers, but at the end of
they take away the tech.
Spider-Man, yeah, they kind of make him the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he's still there, and everything's good. But I kind of like the idea that Moon Knight is not going to be the Hawkeye Moon Knight, and not all the tech, and is leaning into the weird magic, the weird mystical. I'm really digging that, and I hope that's what I hope they kind of go for.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna go extra hard on that because all the other stuff they're trying to set up with it, with them bringing Blade and making a point to point out that they're bringing in supernatural stuff. I feel like they're gonna use Moon Knight as a way to bridge all that as quickly as possible. And it's kind of cool because not a ton of the comic runs have gone full bore supernatural the whole time. So maybe
and he's beating the crap out of some creature. So
either my theory is it's either a werewolf or it's like some sort of minion of Anubis.
Yeah. Or it could be something like in the Mirror Run where it's maybe not either. It's in his head. Because it goes back and forth between what Bobby and then a dog creature and then like
it's all in your head.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm kind of hoping it's not in its head. Like, I feel like first, with your first outing into Moon Knight, don't go straight into the existential identity crisis stuff.
Oh, I want the exact opposite of that. I want the weirdest, most head trippy sort of like he could not throw a single punch and just go fucking super weird, and that's where I would be most happy.
And that's cool too, but I would want to say that for like season 3, maybe.
Shit like that.
I actually was looking at an article a minute ago trying to find something else, and there's a quote from Feige back when they announced it. He's like, "We haven't had a hero in a while that just jumps off buildings and gets into fights." So that was promising to read.
Yeah,
that's funny. But yeah, I hope they meld the two. You know, like can get really weird and have some cool action scenes. But then, what if it didn't happen? You know, it's just.
Has anybody been reading The Dark Reign? Looking forward to the Moon Knight one shot.
Devil's Reign. You mean?
My favorite thing that as soon as Fisk took over and he announced the Thunderbolts, the first person they got into tussle with was Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's like Rhino and freaking US. Of course, US Agent joined him because he's such a freaking chode. Like anytime I read US Agent, all I read is Wyatt Russell's voice.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that figure's But like I love it. Like he's literally there stopping a mugging, and the Thunderbolts are like, "Oh, you're under arrest." And he's like, "Oh yeah, all right, come on."
Yeah, to all like 5 or 6 of them too.
One of which being the Rhino, and he's just like, "Come on."
Yeah.
Car Eternal Moon Knight confirmed animal abuser. It looks like it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's another ad.
It would be cool. Oh, hey, there's Jake Lockley. I mean, Stephen Grant.
Oh, that's Stephen Grant.
Oh no, the guy in the suit is Marlene.
Mm-hmm. The guy with the baby. That's Jake Lockley. Get it?
There you go. That's
Tiger.
What matters. When you do, it leads to amazing.
Despair.
Welcome to the
Could be
next
despair.
It's despair.
Lexus NX.
Alexis. Anyone going to go out by Alexis now? Here we go.
Well,
Ooh,
that's
this looks cool.
Me and
Ray,
Ray
do
you have a car, or do you just do public transportation?
Sorry, who was that? Me?
Tommy. Do you have a car, or do you just have public transportation in Sydney?
Oh no, I've got a car, but yeah, close enough to the city. But yeah, no, use the car a lot.
Yeah,
plot around, you know.
We got a Subaru and a Honda. The best.
Hashtag challenge. And everyone on social media is trying me. I'm trending so hard that hashtag common sense can't keep up. This is gonna get tens and tens of views.
Car Eternal,
we made lots of jokes about Rhino and how he moves on Tomes of Evil a little while ago. That dude's just got shit shooting out the side of his mask.
No one wants to go near him. He stinks.
Yeah, he smells so bad.
It's like some elaborate process where he has to like go to the guards and like the rats and be like, "Guard, I have to make doo-doo. Prepare the evacuation chamber of my suit."
Did any friends here, Daniel, Josh, Drew, Noel, and Ray, did any of you not see Spider-Man?
Oh, I saw it twice.
No, I've seen it. Yeah.
I saw it.
Right, but has everybody seen it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because there's
a bunch of people watching right now, though, Tommy.
I know, and I get that. So I'm going to phrase this carefully. But in the scene around the Statue of Liberty that was part of one of the trailers, where like the convergence is happening, but one of the silhouettes was clearly the Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like,
you just see that so quickly. So I'm wondering if like that's just Marvel saying like, hey, Sony is allowing us to have a better partnership now, and we can have more fun, and we can play in the sandbox. I did really wonder if that's kind of what that's what that was all about.
You see Rhino and Scorpion, and you see Craven, and there's
you say Craven? Wow.
Yeah, Craven's there. I think that's the first one people pointed
out.
That
was Jimmy. That was Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, funny. But they are doing that.
But that's the running joke, right? Is that Jimmy Kimmel's going to play Craven the Hunter?
They actually, for real, they hired
Aaron Taylor Johnson, right?
The guy who played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
which I'm actually really excited to see. I think he's going to be really cool as that role. As long
I
as
think he's actually going to play the next Aunt May. I think that's how it's going down.
Oh, I was spoiled.
What we got here?
What spoiler? There was no spoiler.
I don't know if it was Car Eternal who asked or not. Somebody asked if anybody had been watching Peacemaker, and I finished all three the other day, and I think it's great so far.
I heard it was great.
They should just give James Gunn all of DC at this point.
Right?
Did James Gunn do?
Did he do the TV show?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
No kidding.
Oh wow.
It's his pet project.
No kidding.
Oh.
Like when the studio saw like the first cut of the Suicide Squad, they like looked at James and was like, dude, take any character you want, make a TV show. We're gonna make it like an HBO Max exclusive thing. Who do you want? He like without missing a beat, he's like Peacemaker. They're like, really? Like, you don't want to do like Batman or like maybe a new Green Arrow? He's like, no, Peacemaker.
No, just go Peacemaker. Yeah,
okay.
Go for something obscure. Why not? Yeah.
It's a Ditko character, right?
That was a Charlton character. I do know that.
Did you guys see the link that Rebecca just posted in the Facebook chat?
No.
A picture
what did
of Elvira Lind and Oscar Isaac waiting for the Moon Knight trailer.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
oh, really?
I'll put it in the chat here.
Yeah, hang on.
Let's that's the thing I really like about Oscar is that.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love how he's like just super committed to this role. Like he's like, dude, this is like my first like superhero role. I am gonna nail this. And just watching like his training videos and everything. Just you know he's gonna like mess some people up in this show.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah,
I just keep thinking back to when he posted his like fight training. Way back, and how like badass some of the fight moves he was doing are. Like
he was stabbing a dude, so that's why I was like, we're gonna get Crescent Darts. We have to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in those fight training simulations that were amazing.
How do we get Oscar Isaac to jump on this?
Peacemaker was created by Joe Gill, not Ditko. Well, I knew he was a Charlton thing. I just remember because of Watchmen. I know, the comedian is sort of based partly on Peacemaker, and a lot of those other characters were Ditko, like the Question and stuff were Ditko characters. Thank you, Mario.
So how's the game going? Are we still invested?
I'm not gonna lie, no one really cares, but the play that just happened a few minutes ago was absolutely insane.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. This is actually from a football standpoint. This is a pretty.
I have not been watching.
We can see it now. Look, here we go. Commentary.
Well, to put it easy, the team in blue is kicking ass.
Run.
Yeah, they're
they smashed
21-0.
They smashed him.
Where are they from?
Oh, wow.
They were from St. Louis, but they're in LA now.
No, LA, lame. Where's the other team from?
Oh my God!
Where are they playing?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Come on, two awful places.
But yeah, in football standards, this second quarter is dragging ass.
Well, they just wasted like 5 minutes challenging a play that I could have told you right from the get-go was an incomplete pass. And they took like 5 minutes to review it.
Is there a lot at stake here, Josh? Is this like a big, not like a final, but
this is a playoff. It's a playoff game, so whoever loses is done.
And whoever wins goes on to the actual Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put them up in the town square and shoot them all.
Or are we still too early for that?
No, this is just the first round. All this weekend is just the first round. There's still 2 more weekends, and then in like 3 weeks, I think, then will be the Super Bowl then.
Okay. Awesome. Because I hope Tommy gets back just to pump up the volume before we're about to.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just being courteous and not showing you.
Lovely. Oh, that's all right.
My life events.
Life events.
Yeah.
Ooh. You can take the camera to the bathroom with you, Tommy. It's cool.
Look, Noel, you and I go way back. I trust you.
Yeah.
I've sent you plenty of pics, but
love
just
it.
for the sake of everybody else.
It's one of my favorites.
Trying to be courteous.
One of my favorite genitals.
He's talking directly to you, Drew.
Wait, what did I miss?
No.
I heard genitals and then Drew.
Wait, I'm back. Someone say genitals. They signed a contract.
We got 7 minutes on the play clock. That's 20 minutes. Come on. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Well, at least this is not a.
There's also
game.
a 2-minute warning too.
Oh fuckers.
20 minutes. My wife just came down and gave me the saddest look.
Oh no. Oh, the pressure's on. Yeah. This is
Well, I did hear Stella scream her freaking head off earlier, so I'm sure she's like,
oh, no.
Why didn't you put a duct tape over this child's mouth?
Is that your daughter?
Stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter?
Yes. So I can put the duct tape on her mouth. She was my real kid. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, this guy, he's got a bit of speed, hasn't he? Number 4. There he goes.
This is a weird play.
I would pay good money to watch American sports just solely narrated by Ray.
I mean, so would I. Just about anything.
Now look, so what position were you, Drew? What position?
I played left offensive tackle all through high school.
So you're a defensive?
My favorite position.
It's the big guys who are trying to keep the quarterback from getting hit.
Oh, the protectors.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, okay, Mario. We might, if we don't see you in another, if we don't see the trailer in the next half hour, thank you for dropping by and sharing your thoughts.
Give me Moon Knight or give me death.
I played bench.
Oh yeah. I begged for bench.
You played bench.
I played T-ball and I begged to get off the team.
Keep on hitting the wrong thing. No, stop.
If he's only got a half hour, I feel like he'll squeeze it in. I feel like these dudes will
I think you'll
do this
in
15 minutes, and they'll probably have that be like the first commercial.
Yeah.
Because Disney's going to want to capitalize and get as many people seeing it as possible, and the best way to do that at halftime is to get people before they stand up.
Is this an ABC?
Yeah, Disney owns ABC. So
right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was like, oh, I didn't know football was on. Oh, is Monday Night Football on ABC still?
It's ESPN.
Oh, it's just ESPN straight up.
But Disney owns ESPN too, so
that's true. Yeah. The Hulu bundle.
I love how some people are waking up really early to watch it. Love the dedication.
When it premieres, I fully plan on getting up at 2 a.m. to watch the episodes that come out first.
Really?
Night.
Oh, yes.
I
it's so funny. Rebecca and I had a laugh because for the UK and for Australia, we get pretty good times when they drop. So you poor guys have to kind of wake up early or stay up, and we just wander on into the living room.
Yeah, y'all get them. Actually, I think artificially earlier than we do in America. I think that generally Disney releases them 10 or 12 hours ahead of American time.
Okay. Same K7.
Because I don't think they all just happen.
Oh,
I don't think they all just drop at the same time.
Throw the ball, catch the ball, threw it out of bounds. Another.
Oh no! I think that stops the clock.
It does. These people are annoying.
No. Other efforts.
Oh god.
Let's go to halftime already.
You guys want to see Stella's poop sheet?
Yep.
That's 100 poops right there on the sticker.
Wow, that is a lot of waste.
I'm gonna start keeping one for myself.
A lot of human waste. Yeah.
Her mom gave her $5.
Oh, nice. I wish I got paid to have a shit.
Is that $5 for each poop, or does she have to get to like 100?
For 100. Well, she gets a couple stickers per poop, so it's not just per.
Nice.
So it's more like 50
the prize is the poop.
$5 poop, but yeah, if I got paid $5 every even 50 poops, I'd be cool with that, man.
I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if I can start keeping a sheet.
You do it, bro. Just don't ask her. Just put it up on the wall. Put it up on the wall the next morning. Just like,
on the refrigerator.
On the refrigerator.
With a key, carve a little check into the bathroom wall next to the toilet.
So that's dedication right there. Get in early. That's what I say. Well, we haven't got much longer to wait now. And Prasad.
Are you sure? It feels like it's forever.
I know. This is the longest wait, isn't it?
I mean, at least you guys can be slightly amused by this football game, but I don't give flying fuck. I'm really bored. I'm looking for
making
things.
dinner? What is Tommy doing? Are you making dinner,
Yeah,
Tommy?
I am
awesome.
reheating my lunch.
Lovely.
Tommy, are you back in person?
A little bit of a food. My wife made a lovely mussel stew last night, and I'm combining that with some my lunch from today, and
that sounds
concocting
awesome.
something incredible.
Nice.
We're gonna need you to pump up the volume once the trailer drops. So
yep. Yep, I'm on top.
Cool. Tommy, are you back teaching? You're in person, right?
Yeah, I've been in person forever.
Yeah, last
year. We in Michigan we shut down in December of 2020 because there was a state mandate for about 2 or 3 weeks, but otherwise we've been in person. And last year I was teaching in person and online at the same time, and it was horrifying.
Oh, that's awful.
But this year we are just all in person, and
it's the way it is in
dropping like
Minneapolis
flies
too.
with Omicron.
Yep.
But
yeah, they shut down Minneapolis schools till the end of the month, but they're making teachers still go in to do the online from school. So my wife's got to go in and
then like stream herself from the school.
Well, she works with special needs kids too, so there actually is like 2 kids. Because like if they said kids can't come in unless like their parents have nothing else. If there's no way no one can be home with them or something. So a few kids have come in, and a couple of their kids are low-income special needs kids, so they've been getting a place to go. So she takes care of them. But yeah, it's pretty. I was just like, can't believe they're making you go in there and do distance learning from the fucking school.
Yeah, that's like, super wacky.
The teachers are spreading most of the thing around right now.
Tommy, you give off big teacher vibes as a compliment. I just wanted you to know. That makes sense that you're a teacher.
Hey, respect, Drew. Respect. You give off big, great human being vibes.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is a cool little
Tommy's
group
awesome.
we have tonight.
Yeah, no, it's cool to get to see everybody besides just Ray. No offense, Ray, you're lovely.
I know. It's all right. I love saying all you guys as well. We'll get to chat about this.
Ray, just as we approach the anticipated debut here,
yes.
Just on etiquette, do we want to all mute and so that we can just stream the audio and then react immediately after, or do we want to keep our mics on?
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys want?
I think everybody needs to shut up during the trailer, and then we can just all jump back on and,
Okay. Happy with that.
Comment afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. Let's do that. We'll just silently, I don't want to say.
Although I'm pretty sure you'll be able to still hear me even with my mic muted, because I'll just be like
screaming.
Someone's gonna there'll be heavy breathing on this end.
That guy on screen, that's gonna be me. So you want the mic off?
Just be like,
those girls right there. That'll be Ray. Screaming.
Well, hang on. What's happening? What's it? What's going on?
Oh no!
It's black. Tommy.
What?
Yep, I see that. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh my gosh!
Well, it's been nice chatting, guys.
Maybe it's maybe this is all on purpose. Maybe Disney.
Okay.
There's no reason that should happen unless there is something that is completely coded within the system.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we should be good. Your screen got really dark too, so I thought like your power went out.
No.
Too.
I'm here. It's just
we've seen most of the game. I don't see why they would.
Oh, we're good.
Back in action.
We're about to hit the 2-minute warning.
I love how you all lost it.
A little bit sweaty there.
That would have been really funny if we all just chatted over
happening.
Just chatted over it.
At the one moment.
All the comments go by, you fucking idiots missed it. You missed it.
I am
just
got one job and you blew it.
I'm jumping to live. Okay.
Let's go. Jump to live.
Someone's
down.
I'm about to rip you on Twitter for getting hurt and making
friends, listen to TK.
Yes.
Do you have video? Do you have audio?
Yeah, you got both. Yeah,
video, but I don't know if there's audio from the game.
I can hear it faintly.
Yeah, well, the audio's down.
Okay.
I can turn that up.
Tommy's gonna pump it up.
Video looks good.
It's gonna
pump it up.
2 minutes in football is like fucking.
I've X'd out of
Long Junior.
Yeah, there you go. Get on your feet.
Come on,
go get your $1 million.
Yeah, Trendy Code. We are waiting. We are waiting for half time for the trailer. So
it's great.
Just for anyone as well who
countdown. Come on, guys.
Anyone who may be wondering, we probably won't be covering the second half of this match. So
as fun as it would be.
Yeah.
It ain't happening, friends.
Nah.
I'm surprised we're still getting
this, guys. I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up at 4:45. But
future times. Laura's got to get up at 5 too. So I'm.
Come on,
that guy's look right there is just me this entire game. That's just.
Okay, it's not half time yet. We'll just stretch it out. Oh, does anyone speak Spanish?
Hola.
Y esta mierda cuando sale.
Doctor Strange, Blade,
do you have a
Moon Knight.
Is that a fan message?
That was. Do you speak Spanish?
If you posted it on the screen.
Right back.
How much more time? Oh.
They don't get to watch Noel suffer through the whole game. First of all, it's 1L, dude. KNOL. It says right on there on the screen.
I'm not sure what Saleh was, but it seemed like, is this the death of something?
Henry Boy, I can't wait for the Moon Knight trailer too. We have been waiting patiently. It's coming around the corner. Apparently. Well, yeah, but apparently we're waiting.
Yeah, when is the shit over?
Yeah.
Here's a commercial about something going on with the moon.
I'm not gonna lie, this movie looks like a hoot.
Was it?
This is the second commercial. The second time they've played this commercial. Moonfall. That was it.
That's
it, guys.
That is a hot joke.
Is that kind of like Nightfall with Batman, but this time we'll see Frenchie try to become Moon Knight and become even more crazy?
That'd be awesome.
And Mark has to like go on some journey where he gets trained by like Elektra and how to be Moon Knight again, and he has to wear like a big like moon mask.
Okay, now you went too far, but I like the first part.
You guys know, speaking of Frenchie, you guys know how Oscar Isaac has that like huge bromance with Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
My buddy keeps saying how amazing it would be if they secretly did cast Frenchie, and it was.
Yeah,
Pedro.
I thought that like right away.
Oh my god,
that would be awesome.
That was actually one of the first castings in my head. Was like before even who was going to
play Moon Knight. Mando as Frenchie. Yes.
Amazing as Frenchie.
Hey guys, while we wait, one of you want to check out this website from the robot? See you there.
I'll give you my social security number too.
Is that a website? .online.
I will certainly give you all my personal information. You seem super trustworthy.
Josh, is that a cat?
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
cat. I can't click on it.
What's the name of the little fella?
His name's Logan.
Oh.
Logan. That's
yeah.
I think I'm the only person who doesn't have a cat in the world.
Oh, Moon Knight.
Oh, hang on. Here's the Moon Knight. There's the Moon Knight. What's happening? Hit the button. Hit the button.
No, it's saying it's coming at halftime.
Hit the. Okay.
Freaking go to halftime.
Ray,
For the love of God.
Ray, I'm on the button. Don't worry.
Okay. He's got one hand on the button, one hand on his cooking.
But I want to.
So the good news is the 2-minute
I'm
warm is
almost
over,
done. I'm
so
just
we're in the home stretch.
reheating some soup.
We're in the home stretch.
We're all good here.
We're in the home stretch. It's almost chaos here. I'm gonna lose the shizzle.
There's chaos.
Remember, we are totally not making profit off of this.
We're not. Where is that banner? Let me get that banner happening again.
If anything, we are doing is giving profit to Disney.
Exactly. There you go.
They just released the first official poster. Somebody
We are
said.
simply showing our willingness to give Disney and its corporation our money.
Exactly. We're just a couple of fans, a few fans enjoying. And I'll put this on
Might
again
as well
as well.
just have Crunchy wear Mickey Mouse ears because that's exactly what we're doing.
Like Han Solo says in the original Star Wars, we're fine. We're all good here. How are you?
You guys, they just released a first official poster, and it's amazing.
Did they?
What? Really?
Yeah.
He popped that bagger on.
No. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Just white?
Trailer.
Just white.
No, you guys can look for yourself. I don't want to spoil it for someone who hasn't seen it. But
we're getting a lot of people tuning in, which is awesome. It's the most I've ever seen.
Brutal poodle is all I can say.
Well, to the
where did you post it?
To the Loonies that are chiming in.
Okay.
Welcome, and this is awesome.
Oh, there it is. Awesome. Oh,
where is it? I'm having trouble finding it.
It's on Discord. Go to Discord, Drew. Marvel News. Oh, I think it's.
Wow.
Did you see it?
Take that image and put it in my.
Yeah, I'm going to save that.
Oh, wow.
That looks so cool. Okay.
Putting that in my pants.
I will wait until after the trailer to give myself a visual treat.
Yeah, you're in for a treat for sure.
You're in for it.
And remember, friends,
remember when I said there won't be
when the trailer drops, mute your mics, and I'll bump up the volume.
Bump it up, Tommy. Come on, bump it up. Oh, is it there? No, not yet. And you're saying that they announce it, right? They announce it's halftime?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, when the clock runs down, you'll know.
It'll probably be like, stay tuned for the trailer for Moon Knight coming up in like 3 seconds. So, if you hear that, that's probably.
Well, there's like 35 seconds left, so it's gonna be like any time now.
Yeah, and the next 10 minutes.
Welcome everyone who is sending in like some chatter. I'm just going to take the finger off the button there just because we're getting towards it. But yeah, everyone's excited it seems. Cara Eternal, Brandon Ortega, Chris West, Garrett Witt.
Yeah, I mean, can you see like how many people are watching?
Yeah, 241 at the moment. So that's pretty.
Oh,
hey,
welcome
everybody.
Pretty good.
I thought it was
welcome
just
everyone.
us.
I thought it was just us
welcome.
like 2 of our friends.
Yeah, no, welcome from what, Australia, the United
it's halftime,
States,
baby.
Australia, all over the United States.
Halftime.
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 Oh god.
Yep.
Okay. Should I put full screen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna bump up the volume, and we can just let the
bump it up.
commercials play.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Shut up.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
Fingers on the mute button.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
They're going to talk.
Welcome to the USAA Insurance.
Oh my God.
The Cardinals, they haven't been able to
Sorry, Tommy.
from any deficit.
Is that volume okay?
So what's working?
Yeah, it's fine here.
Everything underneath the insanity of Kyler Murray. What you have is
Can you do full screen? Oh, hello.
Not only in the
one moment.
on one game in the end zone, you'll see this first play. We've seen this throughout the last month. One-on-one routes with OBJ.
I'm gonna look at the comments again.
Oh yeah, can we do full screen? Is that possible, or Tommy?
That's the fullest
Working
screen I
on
think I can get.
That is okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's not poke the bear in case it doesn't. We don't want anything. Reality is often disappointing. From Johanna Tsushima. Thank you.
Agreed.
Team in the league can be beat
Reality is also
Yeah, I completely agree with you with that running game and OBJ, but on the other side,
Okay, we're up to 290 viewers here, so this is great. People are tuning in.
Vancouver Island, Canada.
Let's crack 300. Let's crack 300. Come
Montreal.
on, give us
Welcome
300.
Canucks. Miami, Florida. Ugh. But welcome.
Welcome everyone.
Ray, I think this is the best I can do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, Tommy. That's
okay.
That's
and then
absolutely.
I'll mute myself and I'll put the volume back up.
I'll just keep it on the full screen. Like, I'll take our mugs away.
With his thumb injury, and the 49ers aren't sure whether they'll have Fred Warner or Nick Bosa on Saturday night in Green Bay. Mike Mayock fired by the
Las Vegas
Raiders, and Dan Quinn has more
My favorite's Mike Mayock.
Coach interviews.
I like Mike Mayock.
Vikings.
Mike Mayock.
He will have a head coaching job if he wants one.
He's going to be selective. The firing from the Falcons
Multiple
crushed
head.
him. He found joy again with the Cowboys. He's going to make sure it's the
They don't want to lose him either.
They don't. Coming up, we're at halftime. After the
Oh, we go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Everyone mute. Okay, enjoy everyone. Let's read it. Let's go.
Moon Knight streaming March 30th only on Disney Plus.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi,
God
this
damn
is
it.
Robert. I'd like to get up to
That's
30%
not
off
Moon
my
Knight.
auto insurance with safe.
Son of a bitch.
They got us so
Hang on.
good.
When they do it like the last commercial before they throw back to them or something?
They might.
They may throw it
Just
in the
middle, maybe. Yep, sorry.
Okay.
But friends that are watching live, you know, big up Ray and big up Rebecca and big up Connor, you know, the high priest of Conchu that have put together the Into the Night Moon Knight podcast. Everybody that's here tonight, we are all great fans and great friends in our distant way. But Ray, thank you so much for what you do. This is awesome, and the fact that we get to celebrate this together. I'm telling you, and Ray and I know you were talking before, but the fact that this is actually happening, I mean, this is such a fun celebration of life, you know. So
yeah, no, a big thanks to you as well, Tommy. I mean, you've been there as well from near the start, and yeah, everyone who loves Moon Knight. I mean, this is it. It's just a celebration. So we're gonna get our first look at the trailer anytime now. No, hockey. Okay.
And looking forward to here's Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Bushman.
We're up to 330 watches, so that's
nice.
Cool.
Welcome everyone. Welcome.
Welcome everyone. Welcome.
All right.
Welcome
God damn it.
to the USAA.
Almost.
You know, I bet you're right. They'll probably give it to us before they go back. Oh shit! Here we go.
Yep. Here we go. See ya.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
That's Conchu.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice.
Oh boy.
There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Looks fun. That's so fun.
Holy shit.
Now get this bullshit off the screen.
Wow. Wow, cool.
Yes, I'll stop.
I can't believe they showed Khonshu in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Bird Skull Khonshu though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Also,
so much to It was Stephen Grant.
And there
Stephen
was a
Grant's
voice.
been confirmed. Yeah.
Also, them pointing out that he is clearly, when he's speaking like that, he's Steven. Thank God they finally pointed that out, because I think that Mark the Mercenary is going to be something they reveal way later on.
Yeah.
Maybe the Marlene voice of saying like, "Is that you, Steven?" Or why are you? Why aren't you?
Mark, why are you talking like that?
Or whatever.
Where have you
right?
been? Yeah.
Dude, how about him tying himself to his bed so he stops going out
Yeah.
and vigilante?
Yeah, Drew.
Very
for
nice
sure.
touch there. Very nice touch.
Yeah, are they
there.
doing sort of
And
the
did you see-
alien costume thing from 80s Spider-Man before Venom? Where the
you see
costume
that
takes him
split
out for a
second?
ride.
Yeah. Did you see that split second towards the end as well? Was that a different suit? It seemed like a different white.
It looked
Midnight
more
suit.
white than the bandage
Yeah.
one.
Do you mean the
Yeah, I
one
think it was
with the glowing eyes? Do you mean?
No, yeah, there was a split second where you see the back of him and just the hood. Did you see that?
Oh.
And it was more white. It seemed like more of the traditional suit. So that's cool.
Man, super cool. I do have to say though that the touch of Moon Knight jumping from rooftop to rooftop and then
into the Disney logo,
into the Disney Plus art does kind of suggest that you think we're giving you something raw, but we're actually going to give you something PG. Right?
To be fair, though, the poster has gore on it, and that's something that I've never seen Disney do for anything.
Yeah, there's blood on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, super cool, man.
And it's
My buddy
YouTube
messages
already,
me, and the first thing he goes is, "Yo, he's fucking crazy."
But Ethan Hawke is, I don't know, that character looks a whole lot like Sun King right now.
It's still up there, isn't it?
Like a cult leader, not
Or it could be
not
it
Shadow
could still
Knight.
be
So
could still be Khonshu. Yeah. It doesn't look likely it's Randall. He's Randall, but potentially Khonshu still masquerading as a human.
Yeah, Sun King,
but
or
yeah,
maybe even a
definitely
play on Sun King. Maybe instead of Ra, Anubis's minion. Maybe that's kind of the vibes I'm getting. It's just I don't think it's going to be Sun King. I think it's going to be that type of character, but for a different god.
So my buddy Dave, who's been commenting, he pointed out something pretty cool here in a chat I had with him. He said he has this idea that the show's going to be him retracing his, because it seems like where they're setting him up as Steven. I bet you when we join the show, we're getting Stephen Grant. He's saying Feige said this is a globe-trotting adventure like Indiana Jones, and he thinks it's going to be him retracing his footsteps to discover who the hell Mark actually is and remembering that he's a fucking mercenary.
And then maybe reconnecting with Marlene and reconnecting with these other characters from his life.
Does that feel a little Memento?
Maybe even like
very
Jenna
much so, like a
Blue
reverse storytelling sort of Memento thing.
Yeah,
which works super well
You
for his
guys wanna-
character
you-
specifically.
You guys want to see it again? It's already up.
Of course,
so-
yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Ray, you are the high priest, man.
I don't need to see it.
Lead us
Let's
in
see,
your
yes,
ways.
I don't actually read Moon Knight comics, guys. I don't really care. I'm just here to
Let's
see all your pretty
Hold on.
faces.
It's already on YouTube, so you can see
Yeah.
it. Let's see. Where
No
are we?
reads the fat man.
That one.
That's
I read
it.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, hey, by the way, congratulations. I saw that you started a little podcast. How's that going?
Yeah, you'll have to listen.
Yeah.
All right, here we
I'll
go,
try
guys.
to.
Let's play it again. Okay.
Play it like butter.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and
I have a sleeping disorder.
Hello, and welcome to
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless. Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Oh, there's Khonshu.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
He's like seeing it.
Bird skull. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive.
That crocodile. We got to talk about that too.
Layla.
Yeah. Yeah, so back. Cool.
Must be very difficult.
I mean, that may just be like a.
In your head.
Layla.
Well,
There's chaos in you.
Arthur Harrow.
Harrow.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Arthur
Who's
Harrow.
Arthur Harrow?
We've got to check that out.
What the fuck is that?
Embrace the chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's old.
I still don't think that's Moon Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur Harrow first appeared in Moon Knight Volume 2, Issue 2.
The slasher.
Oh. Fist of Khonshu.
Wait, volume 2.
Issue 2. Yeah.
Harrow.
Fist of Khonshu or Mark Spector? What? Some depends on. Some people call Mark Spector.
Fist of Khonshu.
Okay.
Mark meets up with Dr. Victoria Gale, works for the Nobel Committee. For a renegade mad scientist named Dr. Harrow. Harrow suffers from a disease that has left him with horrible facial disfigurements, and he's been working on scientific means to deaden the pain centers of the human body. Grail knows that Harrow is basing his work on Nazi experiments from World War II that were outlawed in the Nuremberg trials. Harrow discovers that Grail is investigating him and sends a couple of his test subjects, which are zombified soldiers, to murder Grail. And then Moon Knight stuff proceeds. It looks like they're combining Dr. Harrow with Egyptian mythology instead of zombies.
Wow. Wow.
That is a deep cut villain.
Josh, you just go grab your Fist of
Harrow.
Khonshu too?
Yeah.
Mine's 3 feet away from me right here too.
Something else I wanted to point out I got in a chat while that was playing is the two guys that wrote the show, they also wrote and directed a sci-fi horror movie 2 years ago named Synchronic that's all about a time travel drug.
Yeah, they've been doing some crazy weird films.
So I'm going to visit that for sure, because if we're doing this whole reverse storytelling thing, I feel like they probably know what they're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm wondering either like Doug or somebody from Doug's DID system is in the chat. I'd like to hear their thought about what they're seeing about that stuff, because that's my only thing with that is it's like, how is that going to be handled? He would have to be in one altar for a long time, and I don't know if that's something that really happens. If some people,
I'd be interested to see what Lena's take is on that, because it seems like he's been Steven for a while, which makes me wonder, like, when is Jake going to come out?
Yeah, and is it? I don't know if it's even possible for an altar to be completely unaware of another one. I mean, I know it is in a lot of fiction I've seen, but in real life, I don't know if that's.
Yeah, but we can't. We also know we can't guarantee that Disney.
Well, yeah, that they could actually do their fucking homework. Great.
Yeah, we as much as there is the magic.
That could be the most offensive thing they do is if they really fuck that up bad, though. Honestly.
Yeah, but we've also come to know that media corporation, at least in my growth and in my childhood and growing up, to generally honor and make sure that their properties are honoring the topics or the conditions. Or
at least since you're
know,
growing up, coming from the company that did the Song of the South and everything.
Yeah, but now, right?
Yeah,
And,
no,
you know,
they've been on top of their
possible.
PC-ness, which I appreciate.
It's possible that they are going
but it's
about
also
that in the
possible
right
for
way.
Hollywood to fuck up something like that too.
And they also may not be exploring Mark as a DID individual. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, they had Feige had said, "Oh wait, Lena or Doug's here." Yes, it is possible for actors to be completely unaware of each other, especially before they're like, "Thank you." That clears that up.
I'm so glad that they're in here. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lena,
Lena, get on the video feed if you feel comfortable. That would be great.
Well, the link's not there for anybody, so Ray would have to send it.
Oh yeah, I can send it.
I honestly, I didn't care either way, but finally having the comfort of knowing that voice is only because he's Steven, for some reason, is like so relieving. It makes me so excited to see the other alters.
Yeah, you did call.
Yeah, I don't mind it. That's Steven.
Yeah, but what is Steven? He's the.
It looks like he's working in like
rich man.
It looks like he's working in a gift shop at a museum. So is he not rich?
I thought he was it still looks like it might be a curator or one of the curators of the museum.
Yeah, fucked up.
Well, we know that it was filmed in Budapest, right?
Mostly, yeah.
But it's probably set in London.
Yeah, I think it's set in London. Because I mean, even that
it looks so.
That other the colleague was English as well. It just gave that vibe.
Yeah, so it would probably make the most sense that he's some type of archaeologist or a curator or somebody, you know, that has some even at a basic level some semblance of professionalism in regard to ancient history, you know.
Yeah,
and plus if they're taking from like the Fist of Khonshu run, during that run he was like an art collector or something like that. So
yeah,
if they're gonna pick from like the weirdest run, might as well commit, I guess.
yeah. But I mean, they still had Stephen Grant being Stephen Grant.
They go with Fist of Khonshu.
That's awesome.
I love Fist of Khonshu.
Yeah. Well, I love it too. Just I can't remember.
Okay, man.
Well, and it makes me wonder if like
go for it.
So here's the thing, like I don't know, it's not unlike Marvel to do a super deep cut villain, but like I wonder if they plan on him being in multiple seasons, and if so, then like there's so many cool villains they haven't even touched if they're going that deep for something.
No, they have said that the new characters that they are introducing on TV are going to have multiple seasons.
So
They've said that Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, so far are the three new characters. So.
Did anyone say from Threading Fate this the closed caption about Layla?
Yeah, I was saying it while we were watching that second time. But
it
said
I can't remember who's Layla.
Did they say? Did I read somewhere they said Layla Miller was in it? She's from X Factor though. I don't know if that will be the character. Maybe just. Maybe that's just a stretch because both named Layla, but it's a, it's not a common name. I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, this Layla I found on Marvel is a pig creature, so I don't think that's
it. She could be.
Wait, here we go. Layla Decrescio, Earth 616.
Oh,
the daughter of the head of the Chinatown Triads. How is she related to Moon Knight?
That was in a Spider-Man.
The Marvel team up, right?
The Societe biannual feast for new inductees was interrupted when Moon Knight revealed himself to have infiltrated the inner circle to hunt down the cult leader Ernst. Moon Knight and the other inductees took part, so she somehow knows him through that stuff.
If it's the same character.
If it's the same character.
Yeah. Drew, I appreciate you being quick on the lookup, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I mean, someone's right on the ball there. It's fantastic.
Listen, I'm gonna let several dudes on YouTube tell me all this later too. So,
fucking nerds.
I know.
So Layla, fair enough. Not comfortable. That's fine. We can ask questions. Any other questions on DID? Tommy, Drew, Josh, Daniel, Noel. While they are listening. But yeah, anything from? I mean, I thought Khonshu's bird skull was just a big standout.
Yeah, I gotta go watch.
The floating bird skull. The floating bird skull, man.
Get that. Just like I didn't think we would see a crescent anything, and the poster is just a bloody one, which is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
One part. Go ahead.
No, please.
I mean, just quick thing I remembered is I'm really excited for whatever scene it is where he's driving what looks like some sort of truck. and he's holding the pistol, and then all of a sudden he clearly switches alters, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I feel like he's in full Spectre mode and I want to see what he's doing before he snaps back and doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we're not going to get to some real Moon Knight shit till the sort of the end of the series. I wonder
And
if
there's only
teases, but it's going to be Mark Mercenary kind of slowly coming in after we start with Steven the Weasel or whatever he is. And then are we going to get Jake somehow? And I'm really wondering what Rebecca thinks of the accent now that we've heard more of it.
Yeah, Rebecca would be. Oh my gosh, poor Rebecca.
My waking life and dreams.
But that's
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
I want to steal that Egyptian statue, Stevie.
But that
don't call me Steven, actually.
That could also be a purpose part of the character too, right?
We've discussed that. Maybe he's full of shit.
But in the idea that Oscar Isaac is trying to be fake.
Yeah, we've discussed. That
I want to walk that comment back because I want to be considerate. But maybe. The direction that Oscar Isaac was given and the way that he's approaching the character is exploring that identity in a way that is a reflection of his understanding of the person that he's becoming. I guess if that makes sense. I want to be very careful about the way that I say that, but
right, I know what you're saying. They said they let him take some swings, and they're doing some weird stuff, so I can see that sort of, in some way.
But I would agree that we're probably not going to get, if this is a first series, we're probably not going to get like a hard swinging Batman. Look, said it. We each get one. Okay, we each get one. This time.
We each get one. That's fair enough. happy with that.
But action hero character, and I think that's awesome. I think that we're looking at more of understanding a human and less a superhero, right? With Moon Knight, and that's I think part of it. If I can put words in all of your mouths, that's part of why we come to this character. That's part of why we love
absolutely
Mark and all his other identities, and why we love Moon Knight is because we get to explore how it is to be in our world with different value systems, or I don't know. It's just I think that
cool
this
Bill
is that may be a
of him
super
kicking
cool
somebody
approach,
in the face.
and it's different. It's not your Spider-Man movies. It's not Captain America, and that's on purpose. So I'm optimistic.
And I think they've pretty much captured that in this. Yeah, they've captured that. It seems in the trailer. It's very different, and they've promised that as well. A very different
in the
trailer.
chat. If they're following Fist of Khonshu storyline, maybe Ethan Hawke is a high priest of Khonshu.
Oh,
yeah.
He could be Dr. Bader.
That would be cool.
Better.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're pulling this super obscure villain that we found here, this Harrow guy, they're definitely going to mash in some newer age parts with him. I feel like he's going to have aspects of Sun King.
Yeah, it's going to be a hybrid. Yeah.
Since they've openly said a lot of this is him going around fighting other battles against other gods and things like that. Then
Josh is going through all his Fist of Khonshu going, if they're pulling that shit, that stuff could be worth a lot more.
I'll put this in my repo.
Put this into myself
in the golden ball.
I have extra copies of some of them too.
Oh wow.
With those scenes where they're kind of flashing to the pyramids that at Giza and the Egyptian scenes, I do wonder too, are those just going to be quick little montages, or are we actually going to see flashbacks, which would probably make sense from a theatrical and TV storytelling perspective to do flashbacks.
In my head, especially with the way Disney likes to do their character building, I feel like by season's end, we're going to get some big episode that's just his actual origin story. Like, it seems like Steven's really traumatized.
You think so?
Steven comes off as very traumatized, and I feel like that's going to take a time to get to. And I feel like we're going to actually get a decently well fleshed out origin that we were all worried they were going to not do at all.
Yeah,
it would be nice to see sort of a season as an origin.
Yeah.
You know, but with some, if they're doing this weird, like the way Drew was talking about it, kind of this weird jump around thing, maybe we're going to see some. I mean, there were some parts in that other teaser, or the Disney Plus Day teaser thing, where he obviously just beat a bunch of people's asses and then was like, well, what the hell just happened? You know, so we're going to be getting some action, obviously, but it would be nice. Like, I mean, Daredevil season 1, I think to me was a little too long until he got into the red suit. But that was what?
13 episodes.
10 episodes or something, or
11, 13, 12? Isn't it?
13.
It's my favorite show, but I think each season could have benefited for being 10 instead of 13.
Yeah, season 2 was great, but it seemed almost it should have been 2 seasons. You know, or 2 different kind. I mean, there was 2 different arcs, but they should have been shorter with Punisher and Elektra or whatever. But yeah, so maybe if we can. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad at 6-ish episodes. What are we talking? Comics or TV?
Yeah,
it's kind of building up to a Moon Knight. Just so we're not like full fledged. It's not like a movie where it's like, okay, and now it's 45 minutes in, and he's fucking Iron Man or whatever.
I put a decently high res screen cap of that Kanju shot in the Discord spoilers section.
Everybody join the Discord, please.
Yeah, if you're somebody streaming this,
it goes great.
Join the Into the Night Discord for sure.
Yes, for sure. There's a lot of conversations, a lot of chats there. Check it out. Check out all the social platforms. Facebook. I mean, people on YouTube as well.
I'm posting another one. My buddy sent me a screen cap that's right after the split second after that, and Khonshu's marching down a hallway at Mark.
Yeah, towards the elevator. You can see him kind of loping towards it. That's
honestly horrifying.
Awesome. Yeah. It's pretty cool. He's dark and he's.
I think that we even know that the Bird Skull Khonshu is in this.
Thanks, Michael.
Love it. I am all about it. I am all about it. Even if it's just little flashes and little glimpses, but that adds to that what we were talking about before the trailer dropped. That adds to that idea of mysticism. It adds to that idea of kind of a magic that is not the Doctor Strange magic, but there's something that is more maybe even corrupted. Yeah, weird. Weird is the better way to put it, I think.
That
for sure.
Screenshot of Khonshu gave me some serious goosebumps.
Yeah,
one with him coming down the hallway.
And it looks exactly like
it gets you excited. It gets you excited.
Yeah.
The one of him coming at him down the hallway reminds me of that part in I think the Shelby where Mark's talking back to him and he blows up all red in the corner. And it's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Ooh, buddy. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to sleep now. Probably because I'm too excited about this. We have to wait. Would anybody see a fucking release date? It is the 30th.
It is the 30th.
No, I think it's March 30th. Yeah.
March 30th. I'm gonna look up on my iCal right now, but I don't know what that is. Is that a Wednesday? We were talking.
That's a Wednesday. Yeah, that's a Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a little over 2 months out.
Guys, we could potentially do a little. What is this called?
Absolutely.
We'll do a duck.
We'll do.
What is it?
We can do
duck time. What is this?
It's called Trapped in a World, the Howard the Duck podcast.
This is Howard the Duck time. We could do a duck podcast, Howard the Duck podcast.
We'll do a watch party. I don't know. We can do the first one or something. Yeah. Or even we can watch it all by ourselves and then come back.
I can't do that, guys. I watch all the Marvel shows naked and twisting my
get
nipples.
sued if we do a watch party, unless it is not on the screen. But
yeah,
I can have my camera
off. Guys, I gotta say though, again, can you believe this? Can you believe this?
That's crazy.
This
I'm going to be watching this trailer over and over again.
Been in love with for.
I know, I've already got a cue. I'm going to watch it like 7 more times before I go to bed.
Yeah.
It's on
YouTube.
So mad at me. Turn that fucking thing off.
Oh no. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I should jet, guys.
Yeah, we should probably go, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping Thanks for everyone who was listening and tuning in and dropping thoughts. I've never seen the comments so busy. It was fun to just go through them. Sorry if I've missed some of them.
Up the Loonies. Up the Loonies.
But yeah,
I mean,
thank
Ray,
you so much.
It's only going to get busier and busier.
Yeah.
Do
my
need
guy.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait for the kickback with maybe people not liking it, people liking it. It should be fun. But just remember, manage your expectations.
Yeah, I don't care.
Manage it. It's going to be another thing unto itself. Yeah, it's very exciting.
Remember, guys, if you're excited, don't give a shit if somebody's poo-pooing on your party. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Enjoy your own shit.
Exactly.
Don't worry about some asshole.
Exactly.
It can be really easy to have fun, and it can be really easy to enjoy life if you just
brush off the
do what you love.
Enjoy. Exactly. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
TV, it's amazing.
It was a pleasure.
Speaking of brushing off the assholes, good night.
Good night,
night,
thanks,
everybody.
thanks, George. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks.
Moon Knight and affiliated characters, stories and events are properties of Marvel Characters Incorporated. Materials used and discussed within the podcast are intended for critique and review purposes only under the fair dealing concept of the current Copyright Act. The views, information or opinions expressed during the podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent those of the copyright owners.